Welcome back, beautiful people. And this is episode 28. I know. Where the host, me, Lou Bloom, gives you, beautiful people, not so good advice. Yes, and yes. This is not legal advice, nor is it personal, it might be personal, but it's not professional. Okay? Nowhere near professional advice. But it's fun advice. It's fun. And you should not be taking this literal. Anything I say coming out my mouth, do not take it. Don't believe it. Don't even listen to it. But if you're listening, like, comment, subscribe, send an email, notsogoodadvice19@gmail.com, because we're dying to know what questions you have, what advice you need, and how we can continue to move forward. Episode 28. Here we go. So, we get the first question here. And I think I've covered it last episode. But, you know what, let's cover it again. Okay? So, this question goes, my girlfriend has a guy friend. Naughty. So, my girlfriend has, male friend, and he's chill. I even talked to him on the phone once, and he knows we are dating. Oh, wow. He knows you're dating, huh? You talk to your girlfriend, guy friend? Okay. Okay. However, my girlfriend told me they talk on Snapchat all day. And when I ask how they met, she won't tell me. She said it's a goofy story. Wow. Must be real goofy. When his went into her, oh, I bet you that was so goofy. Bet you was a little gushy too. And I asked again today, and she pretty much ignored it. I'm kind of worried. I want some advice. Listen, brother, I don't know how old you are, I don't know who you are, and I don't know where you're from. But clearly, you're a rookie and you're inexperienced. Me, on the other hand, I know a thing or two, okay? And one thing I know is that if you want to take a hoe seriously, well, you can't, because they're a hoe. But if you want to take a girl, a lady, a beautiful, elegant queen, serious, they can't have a guy friend. They can't have a guy best friend. They can't have a guy they're Snapchatting all day. They can't have a guy that they're talking to and texting and talking on the phone with. And they can't have a guy that, when you ask, how'd you meet? She doesn't want to tell you. And she ignores it. And she deflects it. Like she's fucking Wonder Woman. And she has golden titanium. No, you can't do that. Does Wonder Woman have a man? No. She doesn't. You see how she's dressed? And a little skimpy. No, you see that? No, she don't got a man. Because she's flying around the world. Doing God knows what. Yeah, I know. It's starting to make sense now, huh? Because you would think Superman would be with Wonder Woman. But no. Superman is the man. And he's top G and he's alpha. And he's high T, actually. He's high T. And he wants Lois Lane. So, no. Wonder Woman can't do it. It's easy as that. So, my advice to you, brother, is get that shit out your mind. And realize that real lies. And she's really lying to you. Well, she's not lying, but she's deflecting the truth. She doesn't want to tell you the truth because she knows you'd walk away. I hope you'd walk away. So, here's the thing. If you really like her, you sit her down, you look at her in her face and say, hey, babe, I really like you. I like what we got going on. But I must admit, if you really want me to take you serious, if you really want me to continue with this relationship and take you serious, you can't have a guy friend. I don't feel comfortable with you texting and calling or talking to some other guy that's not me. Because think about it. Does your mom have a guy friend? Does your mom have a guy best friend? Does your dad have a guy girlfriend? I mean, who knows? They might. But does your dad have a girl best friend? No. I don't think he does. Because it's simple to see it's not going to work out. It's a recipe for disaster. It never works out. Can a guy and a girl? Can a guy have a friend that's a female? Yeah. Like when he's at the grocery store and he sees the same old cashier and he's buying and she's like, "Hey, how's your day going?" "Oh, just grocery for my family." "Okay, thank you. Good seeing you. Hi, bye." That could be a girlfriend. Or a girl that he works with at work. "Hey, did you send the emails? I need that project updated." "Okay, I'll send it right away. Thanks." He could have that. No, for real. He could have that. Maybe a girl manager. But can your man or a woman have a guy or opposite sex that they're talking to, texting, calling all day? Doesn't work like that, buddy. Doesn't work like that. Also, you're probably in high school. If your girl's gonna have a Snapchat, come on, we're leveling up. Whoever has a Snapchat and you're not a 16-year-old girl, get them out of your life. Get them out of your life. And I'll say it one more time for the people in the back. Get them out of your life. Easy as that. That question is just crazy. Next question. Crazy ex-girlfriend is starting to show stalker tendencies. Is there anything I can do, or do I just have to wait it out? I have already posted about this. Posted about this where? Okay. In this situation, blah, blah, blah. However, I recently ran into your YouTube channel. I want to ask you advice. Lou Bloom. Oh yeah, forgot about that. Where Meet the Host Lou Bloom gives you not so good advice. Okay, so however, since then her behavior took a weird turn, but I feel legally my hands are tied. I'm hesitant to give away any location at the moment, but I guess I just in general get advice since I've never dealt with someone like this before. So far, my ex-girlfriend has shown up uninvited to my place, an event you attended, constantly reaching out to me through a new number after I block her. So far, she texted and called me from 3 different numbers. Whoa! You got it. I must admit, she got heart, and you have to appreciate the determination. She contacted a family member of mine inquiring about my whereabouts and claiming that she's concerned about my mental health and safety. Ooh. But the worst thing she did so far was book the same flight as my solo trip at the end of this month. In a nutshell, I planned a solo trip and had told her about it before we fell out. Quite recently, she sent me a picture of her flight details and she booked the exact same flight and trip. I think this is unhinged behavior and demonstrates what I'm dealing with right now. Wow, that is fucking crazy. That's crazy, I have to admit. You know what? Yeah, I think it's time for NPC clap. Because she has determination. If she focused all this determination and commitment into, I don't know, elevating her life, she might be a millionaire. She might be the next president, the first female president of the United States. And I salute her. Is it crazy and insane? Yeah. Is it a lot of commitment and respect for me? Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, that's pretty fucking crazy. So this is what you do. I like solo trips. Where you going? Leave a comment. notsogoodadvice19@gmail.com. So this is what you do. You hopefully got insurance on that flight and you request their money back. And tell her, "Oh my God, wow, that's so cool. Oh my God, I'll meet you there. I'll see you there, babe." Tell her something like that. And then, skip, maybe take that flight wherever you're going and then take another one to a different location. How did she find that out? That's crazy. Oh yeah, you told her. Wow, great. So yeah, try to get your money back. Go to the same airport, but just change flights. Change flights, go somewhere else. And I mean, if you really want to get rid of her, if you really want her out of your life, then you're just going to have to get a restraining order. Easy as that. A restraining order where they restrain the order of things. And right now, the order of things is her stalking you. Let me tell you a little story. So one time I was in a relationship for a long time. And one time I was this girl. I was a sociopath, psychopath, weirdo stalker. Only difference is I was not that severe. I dated this girl for a while. Beautiful girl. Lovely girl. Lovely girl. We broke up. Didn't work out. And, long story short, I wanted her back. I was weak. I was young. I didn't know anything about the fourth wall. But, yes, I wanted her back. So I was doing everything I can. Not everything, but, things like I can. So, not going to lie. I showed up to her house once. Just once. It wasn't her house. It was her apartment. She wasn't there. So, my weak ass, I left flowers on her doorstep. Every other time I would text her, hey, I need to talk to you. Can I show up? I never showed up again unannounced. I never showed up to an event. I didn't like that. No, I never did that. And I never followed her on a plane ride ever. And I never called her from different numbers. No. Because once, it wasn't like I was annoyed. I wasn't doing crazy shit like that. But that's the only thing I did is show up unannounced once. And she wasn't there. But we were together for a long time. So, yeah, and I remember thinking, because I talked to her parents a little bit. And I remember thinking like, wow, I know where her parents lived because she used to live there. And I was like, damn, should I just show up to her parents' house and talk to them about how I love her and miss her and I need her back in my life because we're supposed to be together? Should I do that, dude? And I turned to my friend like, dude, should I do that? Should I just show up to her parents' house unannounced with her little brother and sister and just kind of cry and tell her parents that I'm just so in love with her and we're supposed to be together? Should I? And my friend looks at me like, no, motherfucker, no! The hell is wrong with you? And I was like, all right. And I didn't do it because it's crazy. It's crazy. But in my mind, I was fucking in love. I wasn't thinking straight. I was in love. That's what happens when you're in love. It's like this. You were in love. And I didn't do it. Thank God I didn't do that shit. Thank God. And then you just move on. That's it. You move on. It's the person you were with for a long time, you were together, it was a beautiful moment in time, you had great memories, but it's over. Move on. It's gone, and you'll do a lot better once you accept that. It's a hard pill to swallow, that the person that once loved you doesn't want to be with you anymore, and doesn't want you in their life. It's a hard pill to swallow. But you're going to have to deep throat that thing if you want to move forward in life. You are. So that's my advice to you. Book that flight. Try to get your money back. Try to get your money back. Book a different flight and go somewhere else. And then leave her in the fucking airport. Leave her dumbass at the airport. Or if this is serious, just, I guess, before you call the cops, talk to her parents and be like, hey, your daughter, we're not together anymore. And she's really like trying to get to me and this and that. She's a stalker and I don't like it. So before I call the cops, before I take legal action, can you talk to her? And then if it still continues, document her insanity tendencies and, get a restraining order. It's the only way it's going to help. Next question. I don't believe the world is a good place. Everyone is evil. I'm 22, maybe too young to have these thoughts, but for a long time I lived like a child, so naive and easy. I never lie or cheat. However, in the past year, I have witnessed people who I looked up to do terrible things. Someone that I trusted too much that can actually hurt or destroy. Everyone is just so scary to me. I still have friends and family. I have love for them, but I love them a lot, but I just don't trust them. A year ago, I got cheated on and manipulated by my best friend. Afterwards, I just couldn't believe that the world was a good place. Do good people exist? When will I find them? And how can I know that they are good people? So, I remember one time I was talking to a super good friend of mine. Okay? We were talking, and they were like, I just love the world. I just feel like everyone is so good, and they're all angels. They're all angels in this world. Good people are everywhere. I just love everyone. Everyone's angels that God made. And I looked at them and I was like, oh, really? I can see that. Sometimes I believe that and I think that. But to me, I think we're all rats. We're all rats and we're a disease. We're parasites in this world. Everywhere we go, we burn, murder, kill, suck up the resources, and eat everything. And we kill everything and we destroy the world, the nature, and we're killing the world. Because why? Because we're sinners and we don't care about God. That's what I told them. But because the world's so dark and evil like that, that means we have to be better and we have to be good. Because we know the world's fucked up. We know there's horrible people out there. So we have to be the good ones. And that's what I told them. I tripped them out too. They were like, oh my God, what the fuck? They didn't like that. But I honestly think that. Have you took a trip around the world? It's ugly out there. But there is good people holding the torch, shining the light, leading the way. And that's what you have to be. If you honestly feel like that, like there's bad people everywhere, obviously you got cheated on by your girlfriend. That's the truth. You got cheated on and you hate the world and you're all shook up. I get it. But you have to hold the torch and lead the way in this dark world. People will follow. And you'll see other people holding the torch too. And you keep those people close and you lead by example. That's the only real way that, will make this world a better place. Is that we do better, starting with you. Starting with you. And I guess that's my advice to that. Next question. How do I get my parents to stop stalking me? I'm a 25-year-old girl and have two parents that are 65. They live in my town. I lived here my whole life and I'm the only child. My parents have always been the sort of helicopter, strict religious parents type, and have always had strict rules for me, especially when growing up. I currently live in an apartment that is visible from my main road. My parents often drive by and ask me where I was if they see my car is not located in my parking space. Since I've been dating my boyfriend who's 25 also, they often drive by and watch to see if he has left by a certain time because they don't like that he sleeps over at my house. Wow. Today they noticed his car was at my house overnight and texted us both. Oh, they're texting your boyfriend too. Wow. That's totally not 100% not okay. Texted us both in a group chat to come to their house to basically scold us for him being over at my house, saying that him staying over is breaking their trust. When I am an independent adult and no longer live in their house by the rules. They sent us both a whole list of questions asking us, where were we last night? Did we go to church? Why are we not texting them back? Etc. This kind of behavior from them is making me not want to speak to them or come over to their house and diminishing any sort of trust or relationship I have with them. I'm desperately looking to move towns and get a new job elsewhere to get away from them and their strange behavior. Any advice on how to get them to stop being this, or anyone with similar situation want to share how they're dealt with this? So, why would you move across the street from your parents' house? It's crazy. The whole point of move out is to leave. Leave your parents' house. Get out of there. I heard from a great man that your life will change once you leave the 3-hour radius of your childhood home, or where your parents live. The house you grew up, when you live with your parents, once you move out, your life's going to change dramatically once you hit that 3-hour radius. If you go farther than 3 hours, or at least 3 hours, that's when you really are independent, and that's when you really start to live life, and you're an adult, and no parents are going to be looking at you like the watchers across the street. They're not going to be doing that. So, what I would do is go not with your boyfriend, but go to your parents, sit down with them, tell them, hey, I miss you guys look great, I love you guys, da 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 da, and be like, hey, I did want to talk to you about something, and that's that I'm moving out, and I'm moving to this town, and part of that is because I don't feel independent, even though I have my own house, and I feel like I feel like I moved out, but I still live with my parents. You keep invading my privacy, and I really don't appreciate you always looking at my driveway, who's living there, and sending me texts, especially texting my boyfriend. That's beyond weird. Tell them something like that and tell them the truth. Get their feedback, their input, absorb it, take it all in, and just tell them the truth, and they should understand. You know, because it's hard. You're the only child, and you're the girl, you're the baby girl. I completely understand. They're worried for you, and they want you to be, you know, live a good life and to be safe, and I get that. But part of being a good parent is letting the birdies fly away, far away, you know, and even, you know, sometimes you just got to push them out of the nest. But that's what I would say to them. Good luck with that one. Okay, what is it? Okay, and this one, my boyfriend slapped me as a joke while drunk. Wow, nice. I'm a 28-year-old girl. My boyfriend is 40. Oh, wow. What is that? Fucking 12-year difference? Jesus. Have been seeing each other for 4 years. He has never shown signs of aggression except once a few months ago. Okay? While he was intoxicated and being intimate. He was repeatedly slapping me in the face, which I have previously enjoyed during consensual sex. Oh! Hey-oh! Although during that time it hurt and upset me, but I never brought it up to him because we were drunk. Tonight, us and some friends went out for some drinks and then came back to his place for the after party. We were all drinking quite a bit, and I accidentally knocked one of his glasses over, and it shattered, and he yelled, "What the fuck did you do, you fucking bitch?" His friend was still over and watching the scene unfold, and we both got down on the floor cleaning up the glass, and he repeated, "You fucking bitch," and then slapped me across the face very hard in front of his friends. Wow, now that is alpha. I then said I had to pee and cried in the bathroom, but I tried to clean up as his friends were still there. My boyfriend then got sick and his friend left. I wasn't planning on confronting him until the morning, but he checked on me and I started crying, and he said that he hit me. And I said that he hit me. He said that I only did it as a joke. I was only joking, babe. I just slapped you in front of my friends because you dropped the cup and I called you a bitch because it was a joke. Wow, okay. And I only hit me with 10%. I only hit you 10% force, babe, that he could have used. He said he was joking and pretending he was a wife beater. What do I do? Wow, you slapped her in front of... You slapped your girlfriend of 4 years in front of your friends as a drunken joke because you were pretending to be a wife beater. Wow. Now that's comedy. Now that's comedy, bro. Wow. I've never been hit like this in my life. I felt even more embarrassed that it was in front of someone else. Do I stay or do I leave? Yes or no? I mean, if you didn't notice, that was satire. That shit wasn't funny. That was honestly some fucking real pussy shit right there. You never disrespect your partner in front of other people out in public. You never disrespect your partner ever. And that's real shit right there. You never do that, especially in public. And you never put hands on them unconsensually. Like, I think you should seriously have a talk with them. Yeah, you seriously just need to talk to your boyfriend and be like, babe, like, what the fuck? Like that changed my life right there. Like, honestly, I kind of, want to leave now. Yeah, pack up your shit. How about you pack up your shit and say you're going to your mom's house for a day or two? Just say that. And then you pack up your shit and just you start walking out, and he'll be like, babe, what are you doing? That was a joke. It was funny, right? I was trying to pretend to be a wife beater. And then be like, I get it. It was a joke, but like, damn, that was just so disrespectful. And I really didn't appreciate that. That was beyond disrespectful. And I just need to think about a few things. I'll call you later, okay? Kiss him on the cheek, walk out. And that'll show him that you're not fucking around. Because that's very, very like foreshadowing of, physically abusive and like alcoholic behavior right there. That's pathetic too. Like to straight up hit your partner, like that's fucking crazy. I wonder how that conversation when you were crying in the bathroom, how'd that conversation go with him and his friend? Did his friend just pretend it didn't happen? Or was he like, dude, Kyle, what the fuck, man? That's what I would have said. I would have been like, whoa, like, Crazy. Awkward. That's crazy. Also a little funny. If I was a fly on the wall. Kind of funny. I'm not gonna lie. Kind of funny. But yeah. I mean, that's what you should do. Take 2-day break. Pack your shit up. Go to your mom's house. You know, think about it. Think about it. Tell them you're not breaking up. I just need to think about a few things. I'll call you later. And then when the dust settles, you know, like go with him and talk about it. But get ready to walk away. Get ready to leave his ass, because it's a tiny little, you know, sneak peek of what's to come. You've been together 4 years. Ooh, now we're really finding out who you're with. You're really finding out what type of guy you're with. And that right there didn't look good. So good luck with that one. Next question. My friend is receiving nudes from our other friend's fiance. Help! Help us, Lou Bloom. Last night I was at my friend's house and we were talking about new hobbies. He mentioned that he had recently started drawing, so he began showing me some art, some of his artwork, mostly drawings of naked women. As I looked through them, a few of the images caught my attention because they resembled our other friend's fiance. Wow. I immediately called him out on it, and he explained that she had been sending him pictures for him to draw. As an artist myself, I understand that the use of live models and references photos, but something about the situation felt off, as he's kind of notorious for going after girls in our friend group. Wow, what a fucking sick ass friend. Hell yeah, that's a good friend, dog. That's a good friend. That's a good friend right there. I asked him if our friends knew that his fiance had been sending him these pictures, and he said it was on a need-to-know basis. Wow, top secret, wow, top certified G shit right there, homie. Top certified. And that he shouldn't have even said anything. And I'm just not sure what that really means, or if I should even say anything, as they are getting married at the end of the month. If so, how do I go about it? I'm such an anxious person and really struggle with confrontation. So the consensus is that I need to tell him, which I agree. Damn, I love drama. I love drama that doesn't involve me. I love that shit. Don't you? Write an email. Comment that shit. I love drama. So, you know, your friend sounds like an asshole. Sounds like a slimy weasel. And what do we do here on this channel with slimy weasels? We cut them out. That's what we do. We cut them out. And, you know, if you really want to be real, if you really want to be a fucking man, you get that little wannabe artist, that little wannabe Picasso, and you tell him, hey. Okay, well, let me think about this one first. Okay. Because honestly, he shouldn't be your friend. If he's notorious for getting at girls at your friends group, that's not the friend. That's just a horny, slimy weasel that doesn't respect you and has no boundaries. I hate that shit. You know, one thing I learned real quick in high school and outside of high school is that if you got a girlfriend, especially if she's pretty, for some reason, your friends will try to be cool with you, and they'll try to go behind your back to spit game or try to get at your girl. I'm thankful that none of my girls or exes have ever done that, and I'm also double thankful that they told me about it. They were quick to tell me, hey, you're cool with him? Wow, he actually DM'd me. You're cool with him? He tried to get my number. You're cool with him? Yeah, he came up to me at this time and was like, da-da-da. Nah, fuck that. And then after you see him, they try to shake, hey, what's up, dog? They try to shake your hand. No. We don't do that here. Fuck those guys. So, if you really want to be a fucking top G man, you go to that wannabe Picasso and you tell him, hey, I'm gonna tell so and so you're doing this to his fiance, unless you just tell him yourself and just never talk to us in the friend group. Because honestly, dude, I'm not gonna fight you or anything, but that's just some slimy shit right there, dog. You know, that's just disrespectful. Obviously, there's no boundaries. I don't have people like that in my life. And just tell him that, you know, I don't want to fight you, nothing, but I'm definitely not cool with you. I don't like you over this shit. And then he's gonna tell you it's a need to know basis. What the fuck is that? Hell no. Dude, life is so important, especially as you get older. We don't got time to deal with that bullshit. We don't got time to deal with just those weasels, slimy, fucking just weirdos like that. We don't got time for that. No. And the only people in my corner, the only people that have my time, that I'm gonna spend my valuable time with, are people that got my back, people that are bringing me good stuff, people that are elevating me, and people that, you know, we could all sit down and eat at the dinner table and break bread with. That's it. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. And that's real shit right there. And if he doesn't, which most likely he won't tell her the truth, then I would honestly, if you're really his homeboy, not him, but like the fiance, if you're really his homeboy, you're really his boy, you tell him what happened. Because if she's sending him nudes and they're gonna get married, it's not gonna work out. It is not gonna work out. It's not gonna work out. That's my advice. If you do that, or if you don't like confrontation, you sit back, grab some popcorn, and let the whole thing roll out. Let the whole thing roll out, and it's not gonna be pretty. You play the long game. After years, their marriage isn't gonna last. It's gonna fuck up. But if you want to help him out, that's really your boy. You tell them that his fiance was sending nudes to your little fucking slimy horn dog ex-friend. You tell him that shit. Okay, I got one more for you guys. So the first driver lesson, my friend manipulated me. I don't know what to do. My friend. Okay, let's I got this one right here. And it says, career change. I recently graduated from college with a global hospitality leadership degree, restaurants, hotels, and shit, and started working as a barista. I love the industry, but I just don't know if I can keep up with the stress and low pay that comes with the industry as a whole. I don't know what career I could even do. I feel like I'm not smart enough to do anything with science, like it's too late for me to do anything with acting like I originally planned. I'm looking for a job, but I just can't find anything that doesn't sound like it'll be hell. What do I do? Wow, you sound just like someone super close to me, and it's, you know, you sound like someone super close to me. Let me guess, you live in LA. Okay, so you got your degree in global hospitality leadership. Dude, you don't need to go to school for that. Work at a fucking hotel as a receptionist and you learn that shit. God damn. So, what do you think that the degree was going to give you? What did you think that degree was going to give you? I mean, what do you think a barista is going to give you? Even that most high-end baristas don't make shit. I mean, that's just a passing through job. That's just a job as a stepping stone you use while you go to school. That's all it is. You shouldn't be doing nothing like get a real job. Get a real job. Like, I get it, the acting shit and the starving artist and the barista, because I'm social and I love making coffee for all the people and I talk to them and they come in, and sometimes famous people come in and I make coffee for them. I know it's fucking cute, but if you want to buy a house, or if you want to, like, you know, start to real make decent money, that's just not going to cut it. You're going to have to get 2 jobs. You're going to have to work so much. And I heard horror stories about working at Starbucks or coffee shops. Horror stories. And let's face it. Let's be real. Everyone that goes and gets their coffee, especially that's not a Starbucks, that is like a weird hipster niche coffee place, they're all stuck up asshole spoiled bitches that get their coffee and they want it done right, and when you don't do it right, they fucking bitch and moan and they try to like talk shit to you when you don't make their coffee right. It's so annoying. I heard horror stories about it. So you said you don't even know what to do. This is it. Go in STEM. Science, math, engineering, electrical, even think about a trade. Do that. You know, get a certificate. Get at least an AA. You know, and choose one thing and go for it. Do something that you know they're gonna need. So just keep doing it for a couple years. Try to get the best job you can get, and you might start at a company at the bottom, but stick with it. You'll slowly work to the top. Keep your eyes open always for higher ground. Keep applying to better positions. Work there at least 2 years. Keep applying up, and then you'll start to get a better job. I guarantee it. As long as you do something, it's gonna open up doors. But you have to pick something and go for it. That's all it is. Episode 28. This is your host, Lou Bloom. I hope you like it. like, comment, subscribe, send an email, notsogoodadvice19@gmail.com, because I'm dying to know what you guys think. You hoe. Love ya.